Hello, everybody, and welcome back to our channel, Lucy Lou Out and About. Please join us on Saturday night as we put out our first video of our travels since we have arrived in Spain. But until then, we want to answer some of your questions that you have asked us through social media since we published our last video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. It really helps us and it makes us feel good.
Okay, hello beautiful people and welcome back to our channel.
Good morning, everybody.
So, first of all, I'm going to talk about is Ice's passport that got him here. So we had to get all his vaccinations done, his kennel cough and his rabies injections before they'd allow you on the ferry. The other thing that I need to look into now that we are here in Spain is an injection that you get for sand mites that you pick up on the beach. So Cole's going to organise that in the next 7 days.
Unfortunately, today's video is a kind of a bittersweet video. We have been recording for the last 3 weeks, but today is the last day that Abuena has in Spain, and I will be dropping her up to the airport in Alicante in about 3/4 of an hour time. So I suppose the good thing about it is the fact that because she's going home today back to Ireland means that she'll be coming out again in 22 days time, but only for 5 days. Then she will be out again at just before Christmas for her birthday, and then please God she will be out again towards the end of the year for New Year's Eve before she comes out fully then at the end of January next year when she finishes in the Defence Forces.
Now, enough about that. So, what did we get up to over the last 3 weeks, or what has been put to us? So, we put a video out recently, and Cole's going to go through the cost of how much it cost to get us and the motorhome across the ocean.
Yeah, we got a lot of questions last night on social media with regard to how much it cost, what was the dog-friendly cabin like, and what were the facilities like on the boat as we were coming across here. That is in our video, but I didn't answer all the questions in the video. I didn't think I was going to have to do that. But fortunately enough, people asked those questions and we're happy to answer those questions anyway. Basically what it was is that we got a one-way ticket to Spain, and it was on Brittany ferries from Rosslare Harbour in Ireland to Bilbao at the north of Spain. The price of the total ticket cost us €659. That price was broken down as follows: €39 per person, and we had 3 adults, myself, Abuena and our daughter Kim. It was €50 for our dog, so our dog is probably a little bit more important than us. Well, he probably is anyway. It was €50 to bring him along. It was €389 to bring our motor home, Lucy Lou. She's 6.5 meters long and 3 meters high. It was €20 to bring the bike carrier. We have a 4 bike carrier on the back of this, even though we only brought 2. Actually, we brought 4 of our bikes with us. And for the onboard accommodation, it was one inside 4-bed pet-friendly cabin with ensuite facilities, and that was €161. So the total price for a one-way trip for us was €659. I can't answer anybody's questions with regard to how much it was for a return trip or whatever, but this is just basically what we paid. Obviously we're flying Abuena home today, so that wasn't part of this overall cost for us as we were coming here. On board itself, we did show you the cabins itself in our last video. Abuena talked about the dog facilities on it and the dog walking area as well, but she also mentioned about bringing wipes with you and some disinfectant spray because the smell is pretty bad around that area as well. You do get used to it after a while, but unfortunately the more often the dogs go out, the worse the smell will get. And we had a very clear crossing. There was no rain or anything like that as well. I don't think the area is washed as often as it should have been, but that was just what we felt at the time.
Yeah, I wouldn't knock them. It's just
Absolutely not.
You're in a room, it's best. If I had it all over again, I would have brought wipes and just give it a good bit of a cleaning, and a bit of a spray.
But to put everybody at ease, the ferry that we took and the option that we took meant that the dog was in the cabin with us.
Yeah, it was great.
Which was absolutely fantastic for us. It was fantastic for Rice that he was with us for the whole duration of the trip. Unfortunately, Abuena was a little bit unwell on the ferry journey itself, but she was able to keep an eye on Ice, and Ice was able to keep an eye on her for the whole 24 hours, even though we were still able to get him out as often as we wanted in the dog walking area.
Only the dog walking area, though. That was the thing. I thought you could go, around the ferry, but you're not allowed. It's literally what you've seen in the last footage, 10-15 metre walk. that's it, and then back to the cabin. But it's fine. He's a big enough dog, and he was fine throughout the journey.
So when we got here, our main priority was getting here was to look after our daughter Kim. She has to get her NIE number because you need an NIE number. That's like a PPS number at home, similar to a PPS number that allows you to open bank accounts, allows you to have bills and so on and so forth, but most importantly allows you to get a job out here. You cannot get a job without it. Some employers will apply for it and show proof that it has been applied for, and they can give you work based on that as well. It's what Kim has done as well. So Kim has worked a few days out here in bar work and also doing a little bit with her shellac nails and gel nails and stuff like that as well. So please God, that's the route that she will go down. We have her NIE number booked in for the 11th of November, so it's basically Spanish time out here. It took the best part of the 3 weeks that we have been here at the moment, and then another 3.5 weeks time before we actually get that NIE number, and I'm getting mine done on the same day as well.
So that's that box really ticked.
Yeah.
Kim's got her apartment, we're waiting on the NIE number, and then she'll go off and get her job, and happy days. So she's finally sorted, but it did take the guts of 2.5 weeks of this, well, say my holiday here, to get that organised, to be honest. So we didn't really get to do as much as what we'd like to do. We don't have much footage of us out cycling and off doing the mountain climb that we want to do, but at a later stage we will definitely show you some of the great places that we found so far here in Spain.
So please enjoy this video that we're going to post at the moment. Please forgive us if it's a little bit all over the place, but it is what it is, and we are here 3 weeks at the moment. But as I said, our priority was to look after our daughter Kim, and in 22 years, in 22 days time, when the Bina comes back out again, we'll be back on track with our cycling, our running, and our showing you around the place a little bit more, and explaining and telling you the heritage of local areas as well.
So for me, it's goodbye to Spain, and I'll see you back in Ireland with some of the footage. So enjoy this video. Don't forget to like it, subscribe if you haven't done so, and drop us some comments. If you want us to go visit somewhere, or we haven't given enough detail, give us a shout and we'll try and do our best.
Because I'm retired, I can go anywhere.
Okay, ciao.